things going on. I'm seeing numbers, crazy numbers. I thought I had a great week, and I thought for sure I was going to be number one. And then dadgummit, Mimi, what in the world? You killed it last week. I can't wait for y'all to hear what the number one producer did last week in the whole hierarchy. Mimi is killing it. She's on it. There's so many good things going on. New people are winning. I got new people making new decisions, making choices. We've got the big event in Burlington coming up, the open house on May the 7th, and then the all-day training May the 8th. Again, we need you to register for that to come to the event because we have to have a certain number because of COVID restrictions in North Carolina. So we have to have those tickets in order to make sure that within the space we're compliant with all that. So that's going to be an epic event. I can't wait to be there. Cannot wait to see some of y'all. I know we got people coming in from all over to that event. So today's message is why most goals fail and what to do about it. Most goals are dead on arrival, meaning by the time the goal gets made, it's got no shot. It's got no chance of making it, no chance of it happening. That's why most people get so disappointed in goals. That's why people get to a place in life where they just stop setting goals. They just stop setting goals. They give up, they stop setting goals because it's just time after time. They've set a goal and failed, set a goal and failed, set a goal and failed. And so that's what I want to talk about. Why does that happen? And then what to do? What to do so that it doesn't happen? Because there's some big goals out there for you right now. I know going partner is a big goal for a lot of people. And we just had the first official partner, Paul Roberts. He's actually going to be on our call next week on Monday. Paul Roberts is going to be on our call talking about what it feels like to be the first official partner. That's right, Misha, you're going to partner too. So we got that coming up. And so with that goal in sight, that's why I want to do this call today and talk about why most goals fail and then talk about what to do. Not just why does it not work, but what do we need to do? What should we do instead? All right, let's get to our numbers for the week. Look at all producers over 1,000 for the week. We'll start with Evan Patzer at $1,033.32. Eduardo Soto, $1,203.48. Kim Diaz, $1,246.32. Dontavius Henry, $1,304.64. Diana Castile, $1,442.64. Andrea Poston, $1,462.56. Joshua Mills, $1,932. Sean Quigley, $2,009.64. Marty Uwe Pelikanen, $2,120.20. Alfonso Bell, $2,289.72. Nick Greco, $2,462.72. Austin Heater, $2,484.24. Noel Wilson, $2,867.40. Dave Fleming, $3,105.36. Dave's one of the other team coming up under Hindu there under Hutchison. Just crazy stuff going on that team. Brandon and Ashley Beal, $3,471.61. Now you see the numbers start jumping here. Sabrina Floyd, $6,387.36. Mark Hutchison, $6,547.68. Gustavo Mercedes Tehran, $6,878.28. Jeremico Edwards, $6,976.68. Kyle Murrow, $7,581.48. I told you I thought I had a good week this week, $15,085.80. But dadgummit, Mimi, you killed it. $17,844. Mimi's serious. She said she's going 40,000 ish. She paid a month every month from here on out. And look at the numbers. I believe it. I'm believing it. Way to go, Mimi. Awesome. Let's look at our next leaderboard. And remember on Submit, we don't get great Submit on the e-apps you write. So please submit on that. Submit your submit on the website because we want to give you recognition. The e-apps always come through on issue paid. It's just for the Submit. The carriers don't get us that data most of the time. It just by the time they're there, we don't get the data. All right, top issue paid. This is months to date, I believe. Here just on the 11th. Number 10, Diana Castile. Number 9, Nick Greco. Number 8, they call her Tippy, direct to Mimi out there in California. Number 7, Evan Patzer. Number 6, Noel Wilson. Number 5 would be me. Number 4, Jeremico Edwards. Number 3, Andrea Poston, man, I'm telling you, I'm hearing so much good stuff about her coming on board and just tearing it up. Gustavo Mercedes Tehran, $8,660.93. And number one, issue paid month to date, Mark Hutchinson, $12,332.77. I would be willing to bet that those two guys are going to show up big on the top 5 paychecks of the week. That would just be my bet. All right, let's go to our next leaderboard. All right. I figured, I just knew it. All right, top paycheck. Seth and Adina Decker continue to stack it up. Evan Patzer, Jeremico. I talked to Jeremico talking about investing more in recruiting. He's like, oh, the money's coming in right now. he's all ready. I love it, dude. Proud of you, man. Gustavo Mercedes Tron, what a pay week. Heck yeah, man. That is awesome. That gets me fired up knowing y'all got $5,000 deposited last week in your account. That is, and then Hutch, good Lord, man, piling it up, dude. You've had some crazy checks. Hutch has had some crazy checks. Way to go, dude. Proud of you, man. $11,304.05. I know with the new baby girl, you got 3 girls. Take care of, man. That's good stuff. Good stuff. I know you're investing like crazy too in going partners. So way to go, man. And you'll need that for the contest that Andy's got coming up. The contest that just rolled out. Andy was talking about it on the activity call. If you need that flyer to fill out for your recruiting, let me know. Look at all these new promotions. Look at all these brand new IBAs. Those are brand new people that just paid their first piece of business. You got John Banks, Miguel Nava, Andrea Poston, Rose Reed, Joseph Albarano, Thomas Brady, not Tom Brady, I guess, Thomas Brady, Aaron Bentley, Carlos Martinez, Michael Bain, Dave Fleming, Luis Aguilar, and Lawrence Deo, Guillermo Acuna, and Charmaine Thompson, and Justin Diamo here in the base shop. Way to go, man. Just newly promoted business developers. You got Gregory Kagozi, Michael Guerrera, Danny Hoyt, Jackie Johnson, Seth and Adina Decker, and a newly promoted qualified business promoter, Jonathan Henderson, Nick Greco, and Lenoris Washington, popping all over. Way to go, guys. Awesome. What's next? Oh, boot camp's coming up. Treasure Island, Florida. That is today, I believe. Is that today? That is today. Andy Albright's going to be doing a meeting this evening in Treasure Island, Florida. So that's near Tampa Bay, Tampa area, in St. Pete more specifically. So if you've got anybody in that area in Florida, get them to that meeting. It's going to be doing a special meeting Wednesday afternoon in West Palm Beach, Florida. And again, you click those links, you get to do this right on the website through the ARC. Click on the links, register, get your spot. And then the May 7th, May 8th, that's the big one I'm talking about in Burlington, where you'll get a chance to meet the top people, meet the top executives at corporate on the 7th. And then on the 8th, get training from the top people from all over the country going to be flying in to do training there. So May 8th, that's a big, big deal. There's no cost for the event. We just need you to register so that we know exactly how many people we will have on the corporate campus, because we have a limit because of COVID. So I think that's it. Was there anything else here that I'm missing? End of slideshow. All right, so let's get started. Why most goals fail and what to do about it. I know it's so disappointing when you set a goal and it doesn't happen. You set a goal and it doesn't happen. So why does that happen? What are things we can do? Now, you can't completely eliminate things that cause failure and goals. Sometimes you just don't hit goals despite the fact you gave everything. Don't let that stop you. You know, sometimes when we don't hit a goal, it's just simply because we gave it our best, but it didn't work out. It didn't work out. That happens, right? Disappointments in life happens. I was talking with a guy and said, I didn't think it was going to be this tough to build a business. I was like, dude, anything worth doing is going to be tough. Anything worth doing, you're going to have to push through disappointment. Anything worth doing is going to require that. I promise you. That's just how it works. All the good stuff in life is uphill. So we can't completely eliminate ourselves from ever failing at a goal. But what we're going to talk about today are 7 common causes of failure in goals. If we can eliminate these 7, then we eliminate 99% of the things that can make us miss a goal. 99% we can eliminate by eliminating these 7 things. So what will it do? It'll make you more successful at accomplishing the goals you set. All right, so I'm gonna give you 7 things on why goals fail, but we're not gonna stop there. We're gonna talk about what to do. What to do. In other words, what do you do when, what do you need to do to make sure that you hit your goals? All right, Number one cause for failure of goals is that they are vague, vague goals. When we lack clarity, our goals lack power. Clarity is like a magnet. The stronger the clarity, the stronger the pull. Meaning the more clarity you have on the goal, the stronger the pull. The stronger it's going to pull resources to you, the stronger it's going to pull you, the more clarity you have. But vague goals have no power. That'd be like setting a goal to say, hey, my goal is to lose some weight. How many of us have set that vague of a goal? We think we all have, right? We all have set that vague of a goal. I want to lose some weight. How many times does that goal work? Never. Why? Because it's too vague. It's too vague. It lacks clarity. When it lacks clarity, it lacks power. You want to get on the other side of it. Here it is. I feel great weighing 175 pounds. Now that's specific. That's specific. When you're saying I'm going to weigh 175 pounds versus I'm just going to lose weight, now all of a sudden you look at those chicken wings in a different light. Now all of a sudden you look at the snacks in a different light. Why? Because you've got a specific number you're working to. You've got a specific thing to get to. I'm telling you, it's the vagueness is what kills us on goals. Just vague. What's another vague goal in the business? We want to make we want to make a 6-figure income this year. I said, well, that's not vague. It's not terribly vague, but it's also not clear enough to have power. I love Jeremico's goal. I'm going to make $800,000 this year. That's specific. Does that make sense? That is specific. I'm going to make $150,000 this year. That's specific. It's got to be specific, and the more specific, the better. But number one reason goals fail is that they're too vague. Vague goals leave us room to not do anything today. I once read that a great goal should scream at you every day for change. Every day a goal should scream at you for change. That's only going to come from a goal that has that clarity, not a goal that's vague, not a goal that has a wide stretch, could be possibly. No, not vague, clear. We need clear. All right. Number two reason most goals fail is that they are private. Private goals have no power. Private goals have no power. If the goal is private, then nobody knows what we're supposed to do. If the goal is private, nobody knows what we're supposed to do. That's what I love Jeremico's goal. He makes it public. I'm gonna make $800,000 this year. Hutch, I'm going partner. I'm going partner. Misha, I'm wearing my camos because I'm in the war for partner, making it public. The private goals have no power. And you say, well, I'm not the kind of person that needs external motivation. I love you. I hear you. That's not true. That's not true. We are all better off when other people know what we're supposed to be doing. We're more likely to do what we're supposed to do when other people know that that's what we're supposed to be doing. There's number two reason for goal failing of them being private. It's such an easy thing to do. Because we can set our goal, set this beautiful goal, this pretty goal, and then we just put it in the closet. And then if things happen to work out, if everything goes my way and everything works out, then I can take the goal back out and see what I did with my goal. I made it. But if it doesn't, nobody knows about it. That's a huge reason for failure of goals is keeping them private. Private goals have no power. Let everyone know. Let everyone know what you're out to accomplish. Let everyone know not just what you're out to accomplish, but how you're going to do it and what you're going to do to get it done. I tell you, one of the things I heard a buddy say one time, it's pretty crazy. Their plan for losing weight was he had an accountability partner, and the deal was before they ate or drank anything, they had to take a picture of it and send it to the other person. That's public. That is public. That's accountability, right? And I'm just like you. I'm with you. I'm not a huge fan of accountability either. I want to do whatever I want to do, whenever I want to do it, however I want to do it, and have everything work out perfectly. I'm not above it. I'm human too. But man, we need accountability to get things done. We need accountability. Without accountability, there's nothing to drive us to accomplish that goal. And that's why the number two killer of goals is keeping them private. Number three, number three goal killer, no specific timeline. Here's how it started in January for a lot of people. Or actually, for a lot of people, it's starting now that there's vaccines and whatnot. Is I'm gonna get rid of this COVID body, right? No timeline. In January, people do this is the year I'm gonna get in shape this year. The timeline's so far out there. It's either there's no timeline or the timeline is so far out there I don't got to do anything today. That's the number three killer of goals. No timeline, no specific nailed down, hammered down timeline. That will kill a goal. Why? Because we don't need to change if it doesn't have to be done today, right? What's the busiest day of the year for low performers? Busiest day of the year for low performers, busiest day of their life, actually. The busiest day in the life of a low performer is which day? Tomorrow, because that's when they're going to do everything. That's when they're going to do everything. Tomorrow, I'm going to get to it tomorrow, next week, next month, next year. We'll see them again next time. Can you see how lack of a timeline is absolutely a goal killer? It's a goal killer. All right, number four goal killer. Number four reason goals fail is that they're not grounded in reality. They're not grounded in reality. Mark Hutchinson is working his tail off on Saturday recruiting. That's a goal of partner grounded in reality. Does that make sense? When goals aren't grounded in reality, we fail. Why? Because we can't do what we're doing now, the way we're doing it, and accomplish something new. It just won't work. And so when a goal is not grounded in reality, there's no change. It's got to be grounded in reality. Any goal worth doing is going to require a lot of hard work. And that's whether it's a big business, whether it's a happy marriage, whether it's a happy family, anything like that worth doing is going to require a heck of a lot of work. Heck of a lot of work. And so the goals have to be grounded in reality. See, what happens is people play up in the clouds with their goals. I'm going to go partner. I'm going to go partner. I'm going to go partner. But it's not grounded in reality. I'm going to go partner because I'm going to work my butt off. I'm going to go partner because I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. See, that's grounded in reality. That's a goal that's got a shot. If we're just up in the clouds thinking it's all going to work out, it's all going to work out. It's all going to work out. That's not grounded in reality. That's a goal that's never going to happen. That's a goal that's dead on arrival. We've got to have our goals grounded in reality. All right, number five. Number five goal killer. The goal does not include a list of what you're going to give and what you're going to sacrifice. When we have a goal that doesn't include what we're going to give and what we're going to sacrifice, it's not grounded in reality. This is not grounded in reality. The two of these really work together. What am I going to give to get to this goal? What am I going to sacrifice to get to this goal? How am I going to do it? What am I going to give up? Am I going to give up TV? Am I going to give up movies? Am I going to give up? What is it I'm going to give up to get to that goal? What is it what sacrifice am I going to make? Anytime you want to do a goal, you've got to make a sacrifice list. I was talking about this with some of my new folks in the base shop about purposeful sacrifice. See, when people build a big business and then wreck their life, it's not because a big business wrecked their life. It's because they sacrificed the wrong things by default. They just said, I'm going to build a big business, but then didn't specifically name things they were going to sacrifice. So they sacrificed the wrong things. They sacrificed time with their spouse. They sacrificed whatever. That's why a goal that's going to be successful has to include a list of things that you're going to give up and things you're going to sacrifice. I'm going to go partner, and I'm going to go partner because I'm not going to watch a single football game until I go partner. I'm going to use all that time that I would watch football to build my business. That's what I'm going to do. That's how I'm going to go partner. See, that's a goal that's got a shot. That's a goal that can happen. That's a goal that is, man, it's got a shot. When you have that list of things that you're going to give or sacrifice for that goal, you've got a shot. You've got a shot. I'm going to weigh 175 pounds by this date. To do that, I am giving up this, I'm giving up this, I'm giving up this, I'm giving up this. That goal has got a shot. I'm going to lose some weight. You got no shot. You got no shot. Might as well not even say it. Might as well not even say it. You're right, Jeremico. Sacrifice. Give up something good for something greater. That's the problem, Jeremico. People want to hold on to the good or even the so-so instead of reaching for something great. They hold on to the good of vegging out to a TV show instead of reaching for a great marriage. They have killing. They hold on to the good of some nasty cheap potato chips. Hold on to that good instead of reach for the great. I'm telling you, it's big stuff there. All right. Number 6 goal killer. They fail to harness the power of emotion. You and I are emotional creatures. Even the chief actuary at Mutual of Omaha is an emotional creature. If you've ever met an actuary, you know how funny that is. Some number-driven people. We're emotion-driven people. But one of my buddies lost a ton of weight. And I was talking with him about it, and I was like, dude, I'm so proud of you. I was like, what happened, man? What happened? He said, you want to know what happened? I went to an amusement park with a bunch of people, and I'd gotten too fat to ride any of the rides. He said, I was mortified, mortified. And here's what he said, but you know what? I didn't ignore it. I didn't explain it. I let myself be mortified all day and every day since then. That joker dropped weight like that. Started working out every day. Why? Because the power of emotion went to work. Emotion is what moves us. Now we backfill with logic, and that's why we think we made a logical decision. But it is emotion. Same thing we teach in selling. Same thing I teach you in selling is emotion drives decisions. We backfill with logic. So same deal. You've got to attach the power of emotion to your goals. If you don't get emotional about your goals, you're not going to have enough energy to push through the resistance. The emotion gives you energy. Emotion gives you energy. Emotion helps keep you in motion. And that's got to be tied to your goal, because that will help you push through the initial resistance, because the initial resistance is coming. That's also partly not grounded in reality. When we don't think that there's going to be resistance to a goal. Oh, there's going to be resistance, but emotion will help you get through it. All right. And then number 7, this is a big one. This is a big one. Lack of firm commitment to the activities required. Lack of firm commitment to the activities required. We get enamored with the goal, the thought of, right? The thought of a big business, the thought of a great marriage, the thought of, but then we lack a firm commitment to the activities involved. Any of those great things have a lot of boring stuff you got to do to get there. I'm telling you, you want a great marriage, there's a lot of things that you just got to do. There's a lot of things you got to do. You want a big business, there's a lot of things you got to do. So for a goal to work, you got to have a firm commitment to those things that you got to do. Firm commitment, no matter what, no matter what, no matter what, no matter what. I'm going to do this no matter what. I'm going to do these specific things. And it's the activities. Notice I didn't say a firm commitment to the goal itself. Notice a firm commitment to the activities required. See, that's the boring part. That's the not fun part to talk about. That's the lean into the grind. That's what I'm talking about. Not just a firm commitment to the goal, firm commitment to the activities, the nitty gritty, the stuff I got to do every day. I'm going to get up this time every single day to accomplish my goal. I'm going to make this amount of phone calls every single day to get to my goal. The commitment to the activities is key, not the commitment to the goal, the commitment to the activities. If you keep the commitment to the activities, the goal will take care of itself. All right. So that's the 7 goal killers. So if we're aware of those and we're looking out, and we go, whoop, not gonna fall for that one, not gonna fall. If we can eliminate those, we eliminate 90% of the stuff that can throw us off track. So what I want to give you is 5 points as we close on how to make a goal work. All right. And this is not stuff I made up. This is stuff straight up from books. This is stuff that psychologists will tell you. This is stuff Napoleon Hill will tell you. It's crazy how they all say the same thing about how accomplishment works. What do? Number 1, craft a compelling statement. A compelling statement. So that one, if you want to lose weight, right? A compelling statement is, I feel great and full of energy weighing 175 pounds. That's a compelling statement. I am the first partner from my neighborhood or from my state, or from, I'm the first partner of, I'm this, I'm that, I'm a partner in integrity. Get nitty gritty specific. And I'm not getting too specific there because I want you to dig into your own specifics. I don't want you to borrow my specifics because they're my specifics. I want you to come up with your own. I'm this, and I'm a partner in integrity, and this is how it feels. That compelling statement. Here's what that compelling statement has to include: what you want to get done, what you'll give to accomplish it, and when you'll do it by. So we go back to, I'm a partner in integrity. I'm a partner in integrity. I'm going to become a partner in integrity because because I'm going to be willing to work this hard, specific. I'm going to make these sacrifices, and I'm going to do these things. See and it gets back to one of the things we talked about. One of the obstacles when a goal's not grounded in reality. One of the biggest reasons goals fail under that not grounded in reality is we don't want to give an equivalent price for the accomplishment. We want to negotiate. We want this accomplishment, but we want to pay this price. That statement's got to include an equivalent price. They just know, again, anything worth doing, it's going to be expensive. It's going to be expensive. I talk to it. Anytime someone has a great marriage and been married longer than me, I've got 38 questions. Why? Because I want to have a great marriage. And so I ask questions like crazy. And dadgummit, it's always like basics that they'll tell you. It's always basics, and it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. It's remembering to leave love notes. It's remembering to buy flowers before flowers are needed to mitigate a situation. It's the basics, but you got to have that price. It's got you that when it's not grounded in reality, we're not going to get it. So craft that compelling statement that includes what you want, what you're willing to give to accomplish it, and when you'll do it by. Let me tell you something, that what you're willing to give to accomplish it, when you craft it in words like that, that will help you make the right sacrifices, not the wrong sacrifices. See, when I built my business, I didn't lose my family. I kept myself together spiritually, morally, ethically, all that stuff. But here's what I didn't do. I didn't watch any sports for 3 years. I didn't watch any movies unless that was the activity that Holly chose. So there's like a whole 3 years of dude movies that I still find out about from time to time. I'm like, oh my God, I bet I know when that came out. Was that like 2002, 2003? Yeah, I was on my, I wasn't tuned into the popular culture for about 3 years there, but good to know. I'm telling you, it's make sure you give up the right things, not the wrong things on accident. All right, so craft that compelling statement. Then you've got to have a schedule to match. That schedule to match. If you need help with that, get with your growing up line. Get with me. I'll help you with it. Make sure that your schedule matches that compelling statement. Number 3, now we're getting to the awkward stuff. Read your compelling statement out loud in the mirror every morning and every night. That's awkward. Yeah, it is. I don't know what to tell you. There's a lot of stuff that's awkward on the way to winning. It is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. But read that statement to yourself. When you see yourself saying those words, it impresses on you at a deeper level a commitment to do what it takes to get that goal accomplished. I'm just telling you, it's powerful. If you want to lose weight and you read yourself in the mirror every morning saying what you weigh, even though that's not what you currently weigh, that will affect your thinking the entire day. It will. You'll be like, I don't need that. I don't need that. Oh, I guess I'm gonna eat an apple instead. Because it just weighs on your mind. And you know, especially when you got to look yourself in the mirror again at the end of the day and say it. I'm telling you, you won't be able to sleep until 9:30 if you got to look in the mirror and say, like Jeremico, I'm going to make $800,000 in 2021. I want to tell you, bro, it just, when you got to look yourself in the mirror and say it, it's tough. It's tough. But that's why weak people don't accomplish things, because they won't do tough stuff. They won't do awkward stuff. They won't do it. They won't do it. That's not me and you. All right. Number 3, a key part of this is reading it aloud with emotion. Summon emotion. Get an emotional attachment to what it is you're trying to get done. I'm telling you, use that power of emotion. Emotion will keep you in motion long after it stopped being fun. Long after it stopped being fun. Number 4, post that statement where you'll see it. Have it on your mirror, have it where you're making your dials, have it in your car, have that statement where you see it multiple times during the day. Constant reminder. Here's what I know. If you and I are going to get anything done worth doing, we are going to need about 10 million reminders because that's just how we are. That's just how we are. I always love it when you see a book, it's like 7 new success principles to help you get, and it's like, ain't nothing new. There's nothing new. It's just reminders. It's old stuff just said different. It's just, we just need reminders. We need reminders of the basics. Having that where you'll see it, fantastic reminder. And then number 5, this is key. Speak it in the positive present. When you speak something in the positive present that you haven't accomplished yet, you put tremendous pressure on yourself to change. Tremendous pressure on yourself to change. The other thing you do is your subconscious is going to work on closing that gap. You'll think of ideas that you never would have thought of otherwise. Never would have thought of otherwise. You'll hear things that you never would have heard from conversations, from books. When you've got that gap to close between what is and what you're saying is, that pressure is such a positive pressure. Believe me, when I get up every day and I talk about being a partner in integrity, it, but I need it. I need it. Why? Because I'm just like you. Goofing off is fun. If goofing off wasn't fun and working hard was always, it was like we'd have to convince ourselves of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm with you. Goofing off's fun, but we got stuff to get done. We got stuff we got to get done. As I hope that helps you. I know I ran a couple minutes over. Just look at those 7 things. If you can eliminate those 7 goal killers, you're going to be way further along than 95% of the people out there. And if you'll put the power of those last 5 things I talked about into action, it'll help you in your family life. It'll help in your business life. It'll help you accomplish anything worth accomplishing. Guys, Holly and I love you. Holly is going to be in Burlington with me on the 8th. So any of y'all want to come out to see Holly too, she'll be there with me. I'm so excited about that. Guys, Holly and I love you. Let's go out. Let's get it done.